What's going on? My name is Najib, N-A-J-I to the beat, coming straight from Melbourne CBD, and welcome to the one, the only Quasi-Chaotic street interviews where we figure out life's deepest mysteries, such as how ought we live and examine life, what is happiness, and more importantly, how do we hang toilet paper? Anyway, today's question is, what's life's meaning for Melburnians? So buckle up, cowboys and cowgirls. This may get ugly, but there's only one way to find out. So let's kick things off. Let's go. Let's do it.
My name's Terry Phillips.
My name is Lana.
Benjamin.
Fan.
Oh my gosh,
your
sorry. I'm so tired.
James.
What's yours?
Imogen.
What?
Imogen.
Imogen.
I said that so fast.
Imogen.
My name's Dan. Juan Felipe.
Felipe.
Yeah.
Jesse.
My name's Matt.
Hi man,
Hi.
what's up?
What's going on?
Chilling.
Cool.
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name's Matthew.
Matthew. My name's Najib. Very nice to meet you.
You too, man. You too.
Cool. Hey, quick question. Is finding life's meaning important to you?
Is finding life's meaning important to me? I suppose so. Yeah.
My question for you is, do you think finding life's meaning or purpose is important?
Yes.
It is important.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I think it may be important.
I think it's important.
Or either of you, I should say.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah?
I don't know.
It's heavy, isn't it?
I don't know. I've never deeped it.
Yes, yeah, for sure. I think finding the meaning of life for yourself gives you direction rather than sort of experimenting with, loads of sort of different venues that don't get you anywhere. So I think having a meaning, gives you that direction that you need.
Completely.
Very important.
If you don't find it, it's like you're lost in all the society and all that gives.
Haven't really given it much of a thought. I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how well we're going to do on it. Maybe in the future they'll know.
Yeah.
But one thing's for sure, time travel does not ever exist, ever into the future.
Right.
Otherwise we'd know about it now, wouldn't we?
That is true.
Unless they keep it CIA secret or something.
Is that
We'd already know about it, wouldn't we?
is that what you're trying to figure out here at the library?
No, I was going to have a game of chess.
Oh, fair
Or two
enough.
and,
Okay. Okay, well, if I were to ask you what's your life's meaning or purpose, what would you respond with?
Finding it.
Finding it. Dude, okay, all right.
Yeah.
So would you say you found something or you're still looking?
I think there's like things that maybe resonate with me. So like friends, family, love, all that sort of shit.
Yeah.
So I try not to like actively seek it out, but I keep my eyes open for it. So constantly finding it, constantly losing it, constantly finding it again. It's not like
So are you saying meaning is temporal,
I don't know what that word means.
fleeting,
I suppose so, yeah. But it comes back.
but it comes back? If I were to ask you what's your purpose in life, what would it be?
I'm doing it right now. I'm speaking up for the animals.
For the animals. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Well, animals on this planet, the most persecuted, the most oppressed beings, sentient beings on the planet. 80 billion are killed around the world each year for an unnecessary reason. So why wouldn't we speak up for them?
It's definitely inspire people and make them feel good. And it's about to bring community together and support each other and grow together.
I think growth, and then sharing said growth with other people. I think to help everybody.
Like universality.
Yeah, just a nice collective, healthy way of just lifting each other up, I suppose.
I'm not exactly found the meaning of my life.
So you haven't found it yet?
Yeah, I'm still trying to find it.
Well, I was stuck doing a degree for a couple of years that I didn't like. And then recently this year I moved to Melbourne and started doing art. So I've really enjoyed that. So I think at the moment my journey is doing art, and that's what I enjoy.
Oh my god, I was not expecting this. I think it's finding something that like. Can you pass on? I need a moment.
Okay, we'll give you a moment. We'll give you a moment.
Great, that's right. How about
You can come over, bro. You can talk
Wait, you have an answer?
I think what life's meaning is, well, it really depends on person to person.
Okay.
But for myself, I want to be happy. I want to just live a happy life, a healthy life. Obviously, that will come to an end eventually with being healthy.
Fair enough.
But for the meantime, I just want to be happy and be surrounded by friends and family.
I would say meaning of life is just having peace of mind and being kind to other people and just having a good time.
I like that. That's good. That's short and sweet. I like that. What about you? Have you thought of it?
I think I've got one. I think the meaning of life is finding something that satisfies your soul as well as your being. So being able to like wake up each day and be like, I'm here to do this. I'm here to live this kind of life. This is what I want to do.
Dude, he
Like,
just
that's
got like
that.
slightly more attractive.
Oh,
It's like, oh, you too, man. Caught you off guard.
Yeah, I'm one of those ones that's still on the halfway point into finding that meaning. So,
love and spreading love with my skills, like developing my inner skills and taking that to the world. And of course, enjoying life. It's like being happy, but being in love with life and loving others and giving your talents to others.
Friends, good times.
The only thing I can bring it down to is, and it doesn't matter what religion you are, it doesn't matter anything like that. I think we may be in purgatory.
Purgatory.
Or, for want of a different word, it's a test. We get all this self-will. What do we do with it?
Interesting. Okay, well, how'd you come to realize this?
How do I come to realize that? Being in love, losing love, and finding love again. I guess.
Yo, hey, listen, shout out to my ex. How'd you come to realize it?
I saw a pig being murdered in the Philippines.
It's not about your ego or about yourself. And when you're doing something for someone, like this is special.
But is this just through life experience that you've just kind of stumbled upon, oh, this is what I want to do?
Yeah, probably. Like I was traveling a lot in my life. Like, yeah, it's just coming with experience. And when you're kind of growing and getting older, like it's everything is changing in your mind, and like it's not about yourself anymore.
Within just like your own journey of like just self-improvement and self-care and love, I guess.
Right. Well, how'd you all come to realize this? Like, is it just through experience or?
Yeah, because you can't just like waste your life like trying to like just like you have to try and find something that you want to do, like that's important to you, regardless of what other people are doing and stuff.
So it's just through experience,
Yeah,
just
of
maybe
course.
trial and error.
Yeah, I would say probably more so from being when you're unhappy and you're like, what am I doing? Why am I doing something that's not good for me? And then you just sort of set a boundary and you're like, I'm going to do what I
Right.
want.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree. I think it's about experiences, but also not listening to other people around you of what their ideal of how your life should be.
Right. So take what people have said into consideration.
I feel like getting
Age.
older, I would have definitely.
So it changes over time.
Yes.
How'd you come to realize this? How'd you come to find out that this is your meaning?
Because I took the wrong way. I was like, I think that I was a bad guy that was in a greedy environment. And then I said, this is not what I like. And when I started meditating and going inwards, I developed like love for myself. And then I say, oh, okay, I want to share this.
Because when I'm with my friends, I'm having fun.
Too much time on my hands, I think.
Is this something that your school taught you growing up? They help guide you, give you the right tools, the cognitive mindset to search for meaning, what it could look like?
Good question. I don't want to slag off my school. I think they tried. But
They tried.
They tried. But no, I think I probably learned most of it outside of school, like work.
Is this something that they taught you in school, maybe how to find meaning, what it could be? Was there something in school that helped?
No, they didn't teach you rubbish. All they taught was rubbish, wasn't it? It was reading, writing, and arithmetic.
I don't think so. It was just like kind of classes where you kind of learning in general about like each aspect of life. It was pretty meaningful, like classes when I was in university. It was about like contemporary dance and psychology behind it, or something like that?
No, not at all. Not really. Not even in religious studies. I did actually go to school overseas at one point, and we studied philosophy, and then finally had some sort of questions in regards. But no, not really touched on at all as to how do you guys feel about your place in the world, or what do you think you're striving towards. It's just more systematic.
No.
We got to know.
I would admit, no, I don't think so at all. I feel like I was very unprepared for life when I left school.
Right.
There's different things. Like,
I just
for
knew
example,
algebra and that was it.
Like I
But you did know what mitochondria was.
Yeah, of course.
The powerhouse of the cell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The school has its own purpose in a vacuum. I think in
Right.
like real life, it's not actually it's super useful, but I think it's important for like learning like problem solvings and stuff like that.
Right.
No,
I don't think so.
Nah, not really. School wasn't my thing. That wasn't for me. Yeah, glad to get out of there.
Well, NASA, it's a 7-year mission. They sent up a rocket that slammed in a little half-meter little robot, slammed into the because it was travelling at the 1.5 times the speed of a bullet or something outrageous.
Should we teach the pursuit of meaning in school?
I mean, yeah, but who has to make that decision?
I suppose it's not necessarily here's what meaning is to you, but at the very least, here's how you could find it. What do you think about that?
True, yeah, I mean, definitely do, yeah.
Do you think they ought to teach us topics that have to do with the meaning of life or its pursuit
They
in
should
school?
be teaching people how to live a life that's good to others.
Yeah.
How to live, how to pay bills, how to get rent, how to pay rent, how to get a mortgage. Why don't they teach that?
I think we should.
Then I think they can figure it out by themselves. What kids need, they need love and attention. And if you just hanging out with them and treating them like your friend, and it's how they're learning, and of course, be example. It's how they're looking at us. Yeah, be a role model, love your kids, and that's it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think it's a very important question to ask. It doesn't have to find the answer or find the solution to it all, but definitely something to give them sooner rather than later. There's a lot of crises that come.
I think that school needs to teach kids not to be so focused on like a career. Like it needs to teach people to just enjoy themselves.
As
Like,
opposed to calculus.
Yeah, I'm not good at maths, so.
Right. Or doing your taxes, maybe. That's important too.
Oh, they should probably teach us that because I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think in terms of like career, I mean, from my experience with my school, it was very year 12, you need to find something to do outside. They weren't letting any child walk out not knowing what the next step would be.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think they definitely should. I think they should make kids think rather than just tell kind of thing. And in terms of think before acting kind of thing. Yeah.
No, we don't do it.
Why not?
Maybe the society is too consumist in consumism.
Yeah,
So
consumerism.
all they want is someone that works and build things, but they don't know how. And
So you're worried that might influence what they teach?
of course.
Yeah, I think there's that'd be something we could teach them instead of other things.
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
For our audience members that are struggling to find meaning and are facing a lot of grief in its pursuit, what advice would you give them?
You have to keep the simple like chin up sort of thing. You just literally have to keep
Chin up?
trying, man. Yeah.
Be vegan and speak up for others. When you think of yourself, it's easy to cheat. That's what you did. It's easy to wander off your path if you're doing it for yourself. When you do it for others, you don't wander. You're dedicated because it's others that suffer if I don't.
If you were to give our audience, those struggling to find meaning, those facing grief in search for meaning, what advice would you have to give them?
Go for a rave.
A rave?
Yeah.
like Tomorrowland?
Yeah, probably. Like it's many beautiful here.
That's
in
one
the
thing I
city.
haven't done yet, actually.
Oh, you should. Like I'm playing music, so you can come and rave with
I
us.
like that.
But yeah, just like go out there, don't be in your shelf. Go meet new people, network, support each other. Like in every aspect. It's not only about like music or etc.
I don't know. It seems easier said than done, but keep it simple. I think if we try too hard, then we get lost in trying. rather than lost in the feeling of just being, which in
It's all we
itself,
got.
yeah, it's all we got really. So yeah, keep it simple. What goes around comes around. If you put out the intention, then it's sure to come to you.
Study hard and work hard.
Break out of the social norms. Don't conform to ideas that have already been set in by like people before you.
Just keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Everybody hits bottom at one point or multiple points, but
We all don't know what we're doing.
that's
I
it.
don't think
That's
any of us
it.
actually know what we're doing.
We're just here and we're just having a couple of beers because, you
Living in
know,
the
the sun's out and we're enjoying the moment. But for the people that are watching, and I just think enjoy the moments, the small moments. I mean, nothing needs to be that broad spectrum. Just enjoy that the sun's out and go lay in it for a second.
I would say as well, just speak to as many random people as you can.
Yes.
Like, and then just when you start speaking to them and like opening up about things, you'll realize that they're exactly the same as you, and you
Right.
literally both like
Perspective.
don't know what's going on, and it's you find comfort in that as well, being like, okay, well I don't need to compare myself to someone like one of my best friends who's got engaged or someone's having a baby, and it's like, oh my god, I'm not there yet. What am I meant to be doing? Am I meant to be following that? But then I speak to all my friends and we're all in the same situation. It's like there isn't any right or wrong.
Seek help in friends, family. We have Google, one of the biggest resources online. So you know, search your way.
ChatGPT.
Exactly, ChatGPT. We're living in the new age.
I would say like be in front of your demons, of what you don't like about yourself, and have the gift and have the how to say this
In español.
en español. Intenta buscar tus demonios y ver qué es lo que quieres de verdad y amarte. Love yourself with all the things bad that you have done, and then you can like repuzzle the things, and you'll know what to do with all that pieces that you think are broken inside yourself. You'll bring something beautiful to the world.
Listen to good advice.
There's definitely good and evil. Goodness is courage. An example is if a bunch of turds are picking on an elderly man or a woman, being humble.
Humble?
Humble.
yeah.
Once again, doesn't matter what religion you are. They're all good. Humble, goodness, courage, honesty. Now, the marks of an evil person is dishonesty, cowardice, greediness, selfishness, sexual perversion.
Sexual perversion, big one.
Um,
Chris is a bit of a sexual pervert. Would you say he's an evil person?
No, we all struggle with. I'm
sorry,
we
Chris.
all come under spiritual attack, don't we?
Yes. Yes, that's right. We should listen. We'll speak to Chris afterwards and sort his case out. Go to heaven.
And yeah.
So if you gave that advice to your 18-year-old self, would you think they would have listened? That would have made a difference?
No, I retract that. You're right. That wouldn't have made a difference. It probably would have been do what you feel naturally inclined towards, and try and like listen to that. I use that word resonate, but if you like, it's kind of hard to explain the feeling of it. But if you feel naturally inclined to do it and you are constantly going back to the thing, maybe pay a little bit more attention.
May or may not. I really don't know. In regard to animals, I probably would have listened. Maybe if I put into action, I don't know. That I can't say.
Okay.
But I certainly would have listened.
Yeah, I think so. If I can tell myself, like when I was younger, I think I was like more like people pleaser, trying to make people like feel good, like not exceptional, like how I'm feeling. So yeah, now it's completely different approach for me personally. Like it's coming from put myself first and love myself first and do everything from love from within for everyone else.
Yes, I think they would have appreciated it, without a doubt.
You think it would have made a difference?
Yeah, I think the steps that I had taken to get where I am now would have been sooner rather than later, and I could have been at a different stage, which I'm sure to get to at some point. But
I think maybe not or maybe yes, but you look.
I'm still kind of struggling with it myself, but I think it would be nice to have heard it before I started my degrees ages ago and then got to where I am earlier. But again, it's all part of the journey. And if I hadn't have done the other stuff, then I wouldn't be here now. So.
No, because I would have been in my head about it, being like, oh, shut up, lay in
Right.
the sun.
And again, would your younger self, if she heard what you just said to me, she'd go, okay, I got what you mean now. I'm going to stop being this way.
No, definitely not.
Damn it.
I'm such a hypocrite.
Nah, I was stubborn. I probably would have gone, oh, he's a hippie, but yeah, no.
No. Sometimes we need a space to develop all these things in our minds.
And hey, shout out to Brick Lane. They've given us a bunch of pastries that we're going to hand out to homeless people. So they're next. Anyway, thanks again. I'll see you around. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, see ya. Hey, thanks again. Thank you. You're welcome. Enjoy. Here, you can grab that. Thank you. I've got that one. I've got, I don't know what it is. It's chocolate, maybe?
Oh my god.
Or sugar.
You have a Facebook page.
Yeah. Would you like that? I love the song. That was really great. I'll see you around. There you go, man. Enjoy.
No worries. Have a good day.
See ya. Oh. Here you go, man.
What flavor is it?
That's almond. Yeah? Cool. All right, well, there you have it. The first episode of the Quasi-Chaotic Street Interviews. But anyway, until next time, stay serendipitous. How's that? It's good?
Are you vegan?
Me? Sometimes.
You can't sometimes be.
You can't sometimes be vegan.
I suppose. Maybe I haven't.
She's like constantly saluting.
I know, I'm like.
Let's do it. God damn, I shouldn't be up here.
Look at them.
Fuck the birds. And we're back. Yeah. The Human Torch was denied a bank loan. Okay, we're good. We rolling?
That was a question.
No. Hey, Aku, what's the meaning to life? Sorry, Chris, we're making a mess. Can you hold on? Oh, we'll be back. We'll be back. I'll edit this out. I promise. You good? Here I come. Oh God.